benefits the key. No more starving, getting rid of inflammation. Choosing healthy choices, providing you with sound information. Bringing balance to hormones and insulin through food. With BFL, teaching you food choices to see you through. BFL, we're teaching you to eat food right. Teaching you to pair food with each bite. Balancing our body's microbiome, feeling so right. With diet-free life that helps futures lose pride.
All right, everybody. Hey, this is Roberto Lorenzo Ferguson, your nutritionist, a guy who shares because I care. And today is no different. Well, actually, the only thing different today is that I no longer have COVID. Yeah. So I had COVID, and talk about a step backward in life. Now, obviously, I'm okay. I'm not in any kind of pain. Life is good. I feel good. Couldn't wait to be here today. And then right before getting COVID, I was on travel. I got to go to Arizona, and I met some amazing people in Arizona. And I can tell you right now that Arizona is going to be like my second home. I mean, we got Florida in the can. We got Houston, Texas in the can. We got California in the can. And now Arizona. And I must say that Arizona feels amazing. There's something about Arizona that really got my attention. So I want to give a shout out to Sujin Kim, who is an amazing partner who's working with me now. I met other partners, and there's a whole bunch. I'm not even going to attempt to go there now, but you'll get to meet some of my new partners in this business on helping people get healthy. So today I'm going to talk about a few things. One, the special that this company has made available, where you literally get this product that I believe is the number one supplement that everyone benefits from. Everyone benefits from. Everyone benefits from. Okay. It's not like a supplement that only some people could use or could benefit. This is something that everyone 100% benefits from. And I'm going to talk about it, because if everyone benefits from it, that means I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Now, before we go there and I share with you the details of that, I do want to invite you. We have a Food as Medicine conference. It's virtual. It's online. You can be anywhere in the world. We go live on Friday and Saturday. 3 hours on Friday and 6 to 7 hours on Saturday. I believe it will be life-changing. We did it last year, and I'm going to tell you right now, last year was good. The information we shared was good. People learned a lot. People were inspired. Many people have utilized much of what we shared, and they're doing great right now. But this year will be better. Now, it's live, meaning you don't have to be there, because it's also on demand. And even when it's on demand, it's interactive. So the only thing that you really want to know moving forward is that if you don't sign up before Friday, like sign up today, you're going to pay double. And the price is right anyway. But why not save? You're going to pay double. And then you'll have access to it. And we have quite a few other bonuses that will also be part of the Food as Medicine course. And you're going to get a certificate. You're going to get a certificate. So Food as Medicine, I'm telling you, if you're a nurse, if you're a doctor, if you're someone who just cares about your own personal health and well-being, if you're let's say you work for, you sell supplements, you're a network marketer, Everybody who is interested in unlocking better health, everybody will benefit, because you're going to learn things that you don't already know. You're going to reinforce many of the things that you do know. And you're going to be in a position where you're more informed. So then you're not someone who will fall prey to those who are misinformed. There's a lot of people who jump into the health space, right? If you look at my career, and you'll see the things that I've done with organizations like Let's Move, that was here for 8 years with Michelle Obama. Where is it now? When I got with Boris Kojo and his wife, Nicole Ari Parker, they had I Strive to Thrive. We went and did presentations with Google. We partnered with BET. Where are they now? I'm still doing it. Someone I have the utmost respect for, Ricky Lake. You know, Ricky Lake. When she chose her Avengers, if you will, I was the nutritionist as part of that team to reverse childhood obesity. Where is it now? I'm still doing it. I've been doing it for a long time. And on all the levels of doing the work that I've done around nutrition and helping people improve overall health and get off medications, I'm still here. And I'm still doing it. And I will be here at God's grace and continue doing the work. Next year for me will be 30 years in this space. Like 30 years. And this is one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this product. I discovered this product, and I'm going to show you guys why this is amazing. If you don't have the time to listen in live or catch the replay and listen to the whole thing, just send me an email. I provided information. You can reach out to me directly, and we can answer your questions. But right now, as I am recording this live on November 20th, 2024, if you buy one product, you get one free, and even more things. That killer deal. I had someone call me today, and I'm so proud of this lady. I'm not going to mention her name, but I can already tell you that she is going to be a major success story, because she has dry eye, and it's become a headache in her life. And so I told her, all my clients, I have had 27 clients all over the United States and abroad that used to have dry eye. They no longer have it. The only thing they changed in their life is they started taking this thing called BalanceOil. I know what's going to happen with her. Talk about a relief she's about to experience. And I'm going to show you some of the things on why that is, because this is a game changer. Like no other supplement. I have 3 people last week that work with a company called Herbalife, and they're distributors. So they have products, but they don't have this product. And they reached out to me, and now they have this product because they're thinking about their own health. I have people who are distributors for a company called Modere, which I used to be on their science board. And guess what? They're now using this product. Why are they using this product? Because it makes sense, and because they're thinking about their health. See, oftentimes you get people and they go biased, right? And they start just only using the products that their company provides. If I come across a product and that product can help, I'm going to get that product. So we're going to talk about, I have some slideshows, and maybe I'll be able to bring them up. I wanted to show you guys some really cool stuff. So I'm going to put this together, but let me just share with you a little bit about, this company, not the company, but a little bit about our upcoming, I'm multitasking here, you guys. I got to figure out how I can share this slide today, because it's a game changer. What I'm going to show you, it's a game changer. And you will not look at omega-3 and polyphenols the same. You will never look at it the same. What I'm going to show you today is going to be a game changer for you and your family. in a big way. And if I can't show you, then I'm going to do my best to express and teach it without all of that. But again, the Food as Medicine program is something that I want to invite you to. I want to encourage you to not put it off. I don't care who you are, what you do, you will benefit from this online course. And then the best part is that you will have ongoing access to everything that I'm going to be teaching, like everything. That right there is a win-win. Okay, let's see if I can show you what I'm extremely, it's coming, it's going to come up. Come up. Okay, this is great. Now, if you have any questions on anything that I share, post it. Now, it's only going to be me today. Okay, I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I think I covered everything that I was supposed to. There's only two main things. One, there's an opportunity to get this test, which I'm going to show you with the slideshow, and to get this product. I'm going to explain to you exactly what these two things mean. And the only reason I'm really highlighting is because right now is a special. Now, whether it's me or you go to some of my coaches, they also are partners with this company. You may want to become a partner because I'm telling you now, I know that doesn't get a person to buy anything, but you will see over the next year how many people are going to be using this product and talking about how it has helped them. You're going to see it for yourself. And I'm going to play this video and say, let me show you guys a video that I did in 2024 where I talked about the popularity of this product and why the people who decided to make it their side gig are happy they made it their side gig. All right, so without further delay, let's get into it. So in my experience, and I'm going to go through this quick, you guys, I promise not to take too long. Omega-3s are very, 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 very important. Unfortunately, not all omega-3s are created equal. Okay, they're not. And that's what you're going to learn today. Now, if you look, you can see how all these different things that get helped. So whether it's joint pain, stiffness, you want to reduce the risk of heart attack, stroke, you want to improve your skin, you want to look better, you want to burn more calories while you're sleeping. All of this that I'm going to share with you today is evidence-based, and much of it is clinically proven based on the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids and polyphenols. Here's someone that I have the utmost respect for. His name is Dr. Andrew Wild. Dr. Andrew Wild, I met in 2002. We were celebrity guest speakers / keynote speakers at an event in Maui. And I got to spend a lot of time with Dr. Wild. And look at what he's known for saying. And he's been saying this for years. He said it back then. He still says it today. You can't be in optimal health if you do not have adequate intake of omega-3s. This is the guy that Dr. Oz looks up to. This is the guy who physicians all over the world look up to. That is quite the statement. And he says at the end of that, most of us are not getting enough. Well, we have the data now. It's around 99% of us are not getting enough. And not just adults, but kids. When it comes to ADHD, autism, these kids do not have an adequate amount of omega-3s in the form of DHA in their brain. They don't. We know this. We know that mental health is better when you do have an adequate amount. We know that physical performance is better. Your ability to burn fat. Many things are better when you have an adequate amount. There's people right now in the hospital dealing with kidney and liver damage. And this could be helping them. So right now, most doctors don't know about it. And I've presented to maybe 40, 50 doctors. All of them become a customer. You want to know why? It's because it makes sense. There's nothing else like it. So let's just go through the basics of how this works. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, I have a screen up. Talks about omega-6. Omega-6 is essential. You can get it in food. The problem that we have is that we get too much of it. And when you get too much of it, which is happening to a lot of people, you are inflamed. And being inflamed sets you up for a whole bunch of other chronic illnesses and conditions. So omega-6 is not something that we need more of. It's something that we want to get less of. And people are consuming a lot of omega-6 in the form of seed or vegetable oils. You've probably heard about that. But this is the real deal. And we need to cut back on this. And we need to get to a place where we can be healthier. And a lot of it has to do with avoiding a lot of these ingredients that's in a lot of the ultra processed foods and cooking with the right oils. And I can answer any of your questions about that. Okay, but let's just go ahead and go to the next one. Then you have omega-3s. This is anti-inflammatory. This is what we're not getting enough of. This is what Dr. Andrew Weil was referring to. We are not getting enough omega-3s. Now, you may be thinking, well, I take a fish oil. Yeah, there's millions of people that do. But is it working? The reality is 95+% of the fish oils in the marketplace are not working. And we know that because there's a test. And I'm going to show you that. So don't get in your feelings. Don't get upset. My goal is to share with you the truth and to help you out. And right now you get a special deal if you were to give this a shot. It just makes sense. Okay. We want to reduce inflammation. We want better cognition. Like we want to be able to think better. We want a stronger memory. We want to reduce the risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. And the only way you're going to do that is if you're getting an adequate amount of omega-3s, which we know people are not. But now there's a way to get it. That's what gets me excited. Okay. Now, as you can see here, we have omega-6 to the left, omega-3 to the right. Now, for your own knowledge, whether you use this product or not, everyone benefits from knowing these ratios. If you were talking to a dietitian or a nutritionist and they couldn't explain this to you, I would find that to be extremely sad. And you may want to just stand up, get away from them like now. You want that ratio to be 3:1. So the 3 is omega-6, the first number, and the 1 is omega-3. The colon in the middle, that represents 2. So this is 3:1. If you were 2:1, that would be great. If you were 1:1, that would be great. This is the safe zone. This is where you want to be. And what does a safe zone mean? That means reduced risk of all-cause mortality. That means reduced risk of dying prematurely, reduced risk of heart attack and stroke. That's where I want to be. Especially in the last few years, I've watched many of my friends go to bed and not wake up. And they had a blood clot. They died, stroke while they were sleeping, had a heart attack. It's really sad. And it could have been prevented. But the reality is we're not getting enough of this. And it's very, very, very important. There's thousands of studies that support everything that I'm saying. Okay, I know you're like, hurry up, Robert, get to the point. So let's get to the point. If you're above 3:1, that's not a good thing. If you're above 3:1, that is not a good thing. Most people are 20:1, 25:1. My mom, when I tested her, she was 32:1. Her husband was 52:1. I just saw a bodybuilder who looks like he's in amazing shape, 60:1. I'm going to show you someone who was 69:1. And now they're under 3:1. See, there's hope. This is great, man. I'm telling you, there's nothing like this anywhere. Like nothing. Okay, so this is where we want to go. This is where we want to go. All right, let's go there. Okay, this is my buddy Brett. Now, Brett, when he got started, you can see he was my client. So he decided that he wanted to lose weight. He decided to become my client. And once he became my client, guess what happened? I got him to lose the weight. The thing I talk about all the time. Brett started at 336 pounds. He's 6 feet tall. He was pre-diabetic. Fasting glucose is not where he wanted to be. He's taking depression meds, high blood pressure. But then I coached him. He took a food as medicine approach. He followed the Diet Free Life methodology, as people see me on here all the time. Like some of you guys are overweight, you're on meds, you see me post, and I don't know why you don't do a free consultation or reach out to me. Some of you used to be my client and you're not going in the right direction, and you keep putting, it's like, I don't understand that type of, I just don't understand that kind of thinking. When you know something works, you do that. And I don't judge people. So I welcome anybody to come back. When you're ready, come on back. You know, it didn't hurt when I was coaching you, and I got you there. Some of you are husband and wives and you're going in the wrong direction. And in your mind, you're thinking, you know what, Robert, I will come back. You know, I'm just going to wait. You know, let's get through the holidays. You know, let's get through the holidays. Once the holidays are over, January, we're going to be on it. How many times have you told yourself that? I mean, I'm telling you, this is mind blowing to me. If I was overweight, I wish I had a friend or someone I could work with like me. I really do. Because it makes sense. Look at Brett Life now. Look at him. He's under 200 pounds. I mean, geez. I think it says it all, personally. So when you look at Brett and you know what's possible, okay, let's see what happens when we did his test. This is Brett's test when it comes to the omegas. So let me read this because I want you guys to really understand this, and then I'm going to blow your mind. The top number where it says unbalanced, that's 43.8 to 1. He's in the danger zone. If you look down under that and to the left, you'll see where it says your omega-3 index. It says insufficient 1.1%. You want to be at 8%, 8 to 12% here. He's a walking heart attack. Now, he does have one happy face is in the green, and I'm not going to go into detail what this means, but when people get the test done, the test will give you all of that data. So this is what the test looks like. You prick your finger, you put your blood in this little area on here. Doesn't hurt. Trust me, it takes a few seconds. You put it in the mail. It goes all the way to Norway to the world's leading laboratory that does this type of testing. And in 10 to 20 business days, you get a 20-page report, your report that tells you exactly where you are. And like you can see with Brett, he was in the red. And after 120 days, which is the life of a red blood cell, you get a free test. So they give you a free one. So you can then test to see if the product, because you've been taking it for 120 days, 4 months, let's find out if it's helping you. And what happened with Brett was this. He's completely in the green. He's in balance. You feel better. You look better. You're less inflamed. Everything is going in the right direction. And there's so much we could talk about. I know you have 1,000 questions, right? Because many people are like, well, why don't more doctors talk about this? Well, many of those doctors are my clients. And so now let's look at Linda. Linda is now 129 pounds. She started at 249 pounds. She was my client. She's also my friend, and she's now a coach. She became a certified coach. She's a nutritionist, health, and weight loss coach. That's going to be her second career, and that's helping people. And Linda's a sweetheart. She is an amazing person, follows the program. She's great to have as a client. She's still my client. She's still my client. When I look at people who, let's say you have people who were my client and then they stopped being my client. If they don't want to work with me, that's fine. But get a coach. Work with a coach. Then you won't be that person where everyone watch you lose weight. You talk so highly about it, and now you've gained all the way back. Well, Linda saw the value, right? So if you look closely, Linda was spending about $2,500 a year just on medications. And you look afterward, she's no longer on any of those meds, and she's saving $2,500. So to keep me in her corner, that's a fraction of that. I mean, it makes sense to me. But now I'm going to blow your mind. You guys ready? Okay, let's take a look. Linda, I saw her just a week ago in Arizona. That's me sitting with Linda. You can see to the left there, she started with the test at 69 to 1. She's now 2.9 to 1. She's in the green. And I want to share with you her journey because it's fascinating to me. It's very motivating. In the very beginning, you can see she's 69 to 1. She's in the red everywhere. And you look at her protection value, she's at 0%. You want that to be 90%. So Linda takes the oil. 4 months later, she does her second test. And that's significant improvement. If you're in the yellow, you're doing pretty good. Now, you're not in the green, but if you're in the yellow and you remember where she went from 69 to 1 to 5.9 to 1. And all her numbers are going in the right direction. So she waited a little bit longer, continued taking the oil, and then she went down to 3.6 to 1. And all her other numbers continue to go in the right direction. And then recently, not even 30 days ago, she did her fourth test. She's now 2.9 to 1. And she'll test again. And eventually, each one of these brackets will be completely in the green. I cannot wait to see Linda completely in the green. I cannot wait. Can't wait. It's like being on a plane and the Super Bowl is happening. You really want to watch the Super Bowl. So you tell people DVR it, record it. Don't tell me anything because I want to watch it when I get home. I want to relax as though I'm watching it live. Well, I know what the outcome is. And even though I know what the outcome is of the game, if I don't see the game unfold, I get to experience the game. See, I know the outcome of where Linda is going. And I know the outcome of where you're going to go. I know how it's going to help with inflammation. I know how it's going to help with mental health. I know how you're not going to have the same brain fog. I know that you're going to notice your skin is softer, your nails aren't as brittle. This is not something that you put off. This is something that you do because it makes sense. So, how does it work? And if you have questions, right now, when you contact me, you buy one bottle, then you get a bottle for free. So this bottle costs $42. And because it's during that week, Black Week, right? You get one for free. And then they throw in some other goodies sometimes. Now, my recommendation is don't just get the oil. Get the test. You'll get the oil. They're going to send you 2 oils. The test, you want to do it because it's going to tell you where you are. And then you're going to take the oil, and 4 months later, they're going to give you a free test. Now, that free test values at $170. And even in the beginning, you're not even going to pay that, right? You're only going to pay, for the tests and the oil, it's like $109. And this normally by itself is $170. So you $109 with this and this. That's your first month, and then you're going to get your test. And then if it's with me or if you're working with one of our coaches, we're going to go over your test with you. And then you're going to take your products, and at the end of 4 months, you're going to get another test, and we're going to see and do a comparison side by side, just like Linda. And you're going to see that you didn't waste your time. You're going to see that it works. Any questions for me, you guys? Again, send me an email. I will get you. We have plenty enough time. If you're going to do the food as medicine course, sign up now. Do not put it off. Now is the time. Most people are walking around uninformed, right? So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're taking a multivitamin. And I say, well, are you taking any supplements? You go, yeah, I'm taking a multivitamin. And I go, well, can you tell me why you're taking it? Well, I think most people don't know why they take it. They take it because they've watched commercials, they have friends, it feels like it's the right thing to do. Many people are just throwing their money away. I've never taken a multivitamin. Well, that's not true. I'm sure I've taken vitamins, but I don't take a multivitamin. I take this. Why do I take this? Because I know the importance of it. So when I say I've been doing this for 29 years and I'm evidence-based and clinically proven, and everything I do is clinically proven, to say that says a lot. I would debate anyone. Like if you had to pick one supplement, like one, it would be this. Now, if you can afford to take other things like collagen, great, go for it. If there's other things you feel they're helping you, great. But I'm watching people take GLP-1 supplements. And when you're informed, and I say this with love, I'm not here to offend anybody, you realize that that is not very smart. I want to use the word stupid, but that makes no sense. I've been studying GLP-1 since 2010. So that with all the other things that I know in GIP, I know that a supplement that's a GLP, you're just lying. And people who are selling there, it's a lie. You can't, ask those people to invite me on a podcast. They won't do it. The people that are like on the science board, and I've been on many science boards, they will not do it because they know I will expose them. But some of us just want to buy things and we're just gullible. Some of you, you're compromised like a politician because you make money based on selling something. It's sad. I watch people go on Facebook and it's just sad. What got me like excited about this is there's a test. There's a test. And I know the urgency and the growing concerns around the world. The World Health Organization has been clear about this since the 90s. They were out of balance when it comes to omega-6 and 3. We're getting plenty of omega-6. We're just not getting enough omega-3. How are you going to get it? Are you going to fish every day? No. Most beef you get is not grass-fed. How are you going to get it? This is a prime example. You must supplement. There is no way around it. If I'm talking to anyone who is doing anything around health and nutrition, there is absolutely no way in their right mind, once they see the data that I am aware of, you cannot not use this product. I mean, the only thing I can think about when I look at this product is how I wish I owned it. But the good news is the company that makes it available is a network marketing company based in Norway. And you know they don't play around over there. And when I say they don't play around, I'm talking about they have some strict rules on the things that they do make available in the food and the supplements. Many things in the United States and in Canada that get approved to be made available to the public are not made available to the public in Norway. When you look at, let's say the GLP-1 drug, Ozempic, Novo Nordisk, in their own country, Ozempic is not allowed to be sold because it is not safe. Think about that. And when you look at them and as far as the shares and when they come out with their reports, their customer base is to sell to Americans because we will just take anything. And look at the rapid decline of Americans when it comes to health. It's unbelievable. But everybody, Robert Kennedy can't say no to this. He can't. There's already some politicians that are aware of it now. and it's getting in because it's helping people. When it comes to autism and kids with ADHD, oh, do you love the kid? Like, I mean, I was talking to a parent and I was showing her some of the studies that I'm aware of that have been around for a really long time. And I'm getting ready to do an interview with the leading authority when it comes to behavior, mental health, and omega-3s. I showed this data, and this mom was like, let me think about it. I go, are you, what? This is not something you think about. This is something you shout about. Unbelievable. I mean, it just blows my mind because we are not that stupid. Where I feel that most people are really challenged is because there's so much stuff out there. Like, what do you choose? Like, what do you pick? I'm already taking this and taking that. But there's no tests. You don't even know if your product is working. Now, if you're taking a vitamin D3, you can know it's working because you can go to your doctor and they do a test. But a lot of these supplements, okay, I can go by what I look like, my wrinkles. Okay, maybe that's working because you can look in the mirror and you can tell. Hopefully it's not creating any damage. But at least you can look in the mirror and go, yep, I do look a little younger. Yeah, I got less wrinkles. Okay. Or maybe you take a collagen, like I take a liquid collagen because it works. And I've known about it for almost 30 years since I've been in this game. The science is clear. But some of these same companies will have one product that's legit and then sell you shit on the other side. So just because they sell one product that's legit doesn't mean all the other ones are, because one company I know sells a supplement that's a GLP-1 supplement. That's a lie. Like, I would love, and they watch my videos. A lot of these people, they do. They will not have a conversation with me publicly. Even these peptides, all these people talking about these supplements, peptides, they won't. Why won't they? Oh, I'm not big enough, or they're killing it. They're making a ton of money. Why wouldn't they? I would debate anybody when it comes to this product. No one's going to debate me because they're going to look at the science. They're going to see how it got to what it is. They're going to see the studies, the clinical trials, the testimonials. I'm going to break it down. There's no way. So all of you who are thinking about joint health, inflammation, you want to live your best and healthiest life, take advantage of the cell. Get the test, and then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, it's time for me to go. I do feel good being back, and I'll be back more, you guys. January, we're going to be regular in a big way, but I'm going to pick it up. You know, I'm feeling better. I'm not 100%, but I'm excited about our Food is Medicine course this weekend. I can tell you that much. I cannot wait to share what I'm going to share. And I'm going to close by sharing this with you. I have a new program, right? So we have the Diet-Free Life methodology. And what we've done is we have the basic Diet-Free Life methodology, and then we have the elite Diet-Free Life methodology. Both evidence-based and clinically proven. Our coaches teach that, and they're trained on that. But we have a new program. Should I say it? Should I tell you guys about it? I want to. Well, inside of the Food is Medicine, there's a whole hour where I'm going to talk about it. It's called the 3M Body Makeover. 3M Body Makeover. And you experience it in a 6-week period. Now, those of you who are my clients, you're about to experience it. You don't have to go look for it. If you're my client, you're going to get it because I'm coaching you. I'm going to give all my clients the opportunity to experience this. And trust me, you're going to pay way more if you just try to do it on your own than if I was coaching you. Same as if you work with one of our coaches. But the 3M, there's 3 M's. 3 M's. It has a significant focus on metabolism, So you'll better understand what that is. Most people don't know what metabolism is. You know how many personal trainers I've met and talked to, and I'll say, hey, define what metabolism is. And as much as people talk about it, they can't even explain what metabolism is. They don't even know it, but they talk about it all the time. Some of you who are catching the replay or you catch it live, you probably are sitting there going, yeah, I think he's right, because you don't know what it is. You can't explain it. You don't, if you don't explain it, you want to know that. Okay, that's the first M. The second M touches on metabolic health, right? That's triglycerides, blood pressure, right? So you get into metabolic health, and it's important to understand what that really means and how you can optimize your metabolic health. And I believe they're all equally important. However, the third one I would say is where people shift in a big way, and that is mitochondria health. Your mitochondria is that powerhouse in all of your cells. And it's very important to understand, because many people who got hit with, the COVID, or they took certain things, they damaged their mitochondria and they want to get it back. Many of you, as you've gotten older, you start walking around, you don't feel as good. Your energy is not the same. You don't have the same get up and go. That's a decline of mitochondria health, because inside of your mitochondria, you have ATP. As I was sharing with Sujin in Arizona, ATP is adenosine triphosphate. It is very important. And when ATP starts to go down, it affects everything in our lives. Many people have a low ATP, poor mitochondria health, and no one's addressing it. So they just put Band-Aids on what you're dealing with and experiencing instead of showing you how to improve that. In Food is Medicine, you're going to learn that. Now, for those of you who are professionals, this is just added knowledge. You want this. Some of you who are nurses, this is continued education for you. Anyway, email me, call me. You got my number. I'll get you hooked up. Take advantage of this special. It's good until the 30th. And if you got family members, this is a great time to get other people on it. And if you have more questions, I'll jump on the phone with you and help you out. All right. So I'm Robert Ferguson. Until the next time, which will be tomorrow, be safe. I do share because I care. God bless you.
New way to see. No more counting calories, just living free. Robert Ferguson's got the plan you need. With diet-free life, it's the key. No more starving, getting rid of inflammation. Choosing healthy choices, providing you with sound information. Bringing balance to hormones and insulin through food. With BFL, teaching you food choices to see it through. BFL, we're teaching you to eat food right. Teaching you to